What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rob, the video game hoarder here, and here is another pickups video. This is a bunch of stuff I found from thrift stores, I think a garage sale, and a flea market or two. So, let me get all this together. Okay, the first thing was a flea market that I showed that ridiculous PlayStation lot. It was at a car show, and they had another car show the next week at the same spot. So I decided to go again and press my luck and see if I could find any stuff. I didn't find, as good of stuff, but I found a couple things. So this was cool. The guy originally wanted 5 each for this. 5 each for the PC games. I'm not much of a PC collector, although I do want to keep one of these. The other one's going to Tom Torrey when I get a chance. I have a couple of them. I gotta either ship them or meet up with them or whatever. But this is the one I want to keep. Resident Evil in a big box. I like the big boxes too. It's just I have no room for them. So he, I guess, has more room than I do. But this actually comes with Resident Evil 1 and 2, which is really cool. I don't know if it says it on the box. I don't think it does. So I don't know if that's a mistake or what, but that was cool. Half-Life collection, which I've never played, and everyone says it's such a great series. I probably should play it, but I figure by now it's already so late because it's been out for so many years. So, but again, $5 for the whole thing. Everything's complete, so I think it's a pretty good deal. And then he had a whole bunch of game guides, which I seem to be picking up everywhere lately. A couple sealed, too. He wanted $10 for all of them. I think there's 7 of them. There was 1 or 2 I really wanted. I didn't really want all the other ones. But, I said, would you just do 15 for, the guides and the computer games? So he said fine. So I got this one. This is one of the ones I really wanted. I thought it was really cool. Resident Evil 5 book, which is sealed. So I thought that was really cool. Not much of a fan of the series, but sealed. Halo 3. Not much of a fan of this series either, but this is sealed as well. Assassin's Creed, the official game guide, so I guess it's the first one, which I really didn't like. I liked the second one, and then after that I really didn't care for him. But Devil May Cry 4, which wasn't really that good either. Mass Effect, which I really didn't like that series at all. And I'm an RPG guy, but that's just, I couldn't get into it, I don't know. Gears of War, and Bioshock. So Bioshock's awesome. I love Bioshock. Gears of War is pretty cool too. And again, Resident Evil is the one I really wanted out of that whole lot. But I figure $5, what the hell. So, now one of my thrifts, my local thrifts, all of a sudden I've been getting a lot of game guides for some reason, and some really cool ones. I missed out on a couple because I was trying to save a little money, because they've been pricing them at, anywhere between $3 to like $10. So, I don't know. Old guides, I mean, I guess certain ones I'll pay a little more, but I'd rather not pay any more than like $5-6 for a guide, but unless it's something really special that I don't see often. But anyway, so I picked up a bunch of guides here. One of them is going to Roaming Dan whenever I ship something to him. I'll show you that one. The Morrowind Prophecies was $3. So I think I'm going to pay a lot more in shipping just to get it out to him. But this is cool. Final Fantasy 2. I think this is the PSP version. So, yeah, it says it covers PlayStation Portable. So, it's got to be the PSP version. This is a handheld one too, I think. Valkyrie Profile. I think this was a Game Boy version, if I remember right. But this is really cool too. This is a Game Boy Advance version, but Fire Emblem. So that was $3.99. So this you don't usually see very often. The games are hard as hell to find and expensive. So I figured the guides are probably pretty hard to find too. So I picked it up even though it was $5. Hack Part 3 Outbreak. Now, most of these are in, I mean, they're all, there's no pages missing. Some of them are in better shape than others. This Hack 3 is actually in pretty good shape. Hack 4 Quarantine. This one's in really good shape too. That was $5 as well. And then I picked up Tales of Vesperia, sorry. This was $3. So this one's in pretty good shape too. I think the Final Fantasy is probably the worst one of them all. But there was a couple other ones. Another Final Fantasy. They had like Final Fantasy 8, 9. Those were in pretty trash condition. And then they had like Mass Effect and like other stuff. I mostly stick with like RPGs. And I know some people consider Mass Effect an RPG, but I don't really go along with that. But that's another story. Anyway, this was a Facebook deal. I think she wanted $20 altogether for everything. Or, I don't know, it was a couple bucks a game. So, she said, I think I was getting this for $10. Which this sells for a lot more. Sold, online and sealed. So it's, PlayStation 2 Medal of Honor collection. So again, it's sealed. It's a little bit dented, like up there, but other than that, it's right there too. But you know me when sealed stuff, so I picked it up, and then she's like, you know what, you want to give me another $5 and just take the rest of the games? And I said, you know what, whatever. I'm picking that up anyway. So Hitman 2, I love the Hitman series. Transformers, I don't know how good that one is. I liked a lot of the 360 Transformer games. This one's sealed, so the History Channel, Civil War, and The Getaway. So I heard this is pretty shitty, but so that was $15. GameStop, when I was picking up other games, and I don't know what I was picking up at the time, I saw these on clearance, and I thought they were pretty cool for $3. Halo 5, which I haven't even played. Halo 5 Guardians. It's Spartan Lock for under $3. So it was a couple of them, so I picked them up. I think there's 3 of them. So I might take one out of the package and I don't know, keep one and maybe give one away or something, or trade one or something. I don't know. We'll see. But for $3, I thought that was really cool. Probably my favorite pickup of the week. This one or the next one. This was at that flea market car show as well. I saw it. It was kind of standing in the middle of like CDs and like other stuff, so it really, but it stuck out. You can see the Nintendo sign pretty easily, or Super Nintendo anyway. But it's an off-brand, but it's licensed by Nintendo. It's AC Wear, I guess, a fighter stick. It's complete in box. It has the paperwork, has everything, even has the plastic on the stuff. So I don't even think it was used. But the box has been opened, so it's not brand new, but pretty cool. Fine for $5. So I asked him if he had other stuff. He said he sold other Dreamcast and other stuff. The last time he went to one of those car show things. So last pickup was a garage sale. Since I work Saturdays most of the time, I don't. Sorry. I don't get to go to most garage sales, but occasionally I get to go to some Sunday ones, and I think this was a Sunday one. So I rolled up, I saw a stack of, it looked like PSP games, which I was correct. Well, some of them. So we had this PSP. I don't know what edition this is. As I try to break the damn thing right in front of you. Thank God it has that freaking thing on it. Yeah. And he had a whole bunch of paperwork and whatever. Has a couple movies, Da Vinci Code, Dogma. I think there's some sealed stuff here too. That was a sealed one. The movie, Escape from New York. Had a couple games. Crap. World Series Poker 2008. Twisted Metal Head On, which I've never liked Twisted Metal games. And these are kind of cool. I always like these compilation ones. Midway Arcade Treasures. And Namco Museum Collection, which always has cool games like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, and all that type of stuff. So that was $10. I couldn't believe it when he said only $10. I was like, really? I was like, and all those games too. So I was like, okay, $10. So that is it for the week. Not the greatest week, but you know, you can't always have the greatest week. I still think I got some good stuff. And hope you enjoyed the show. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Rob out.